Hi, this is JD back with another happy gardening video from Dothan Nurseries, and today we're going to talk about Camellia Sasanquas. When you hear camellia, what you're used to seeing most likely are the Camellia japonicas. I call those the grandmother flowers because everybody's grandmother has one in their yard, and they've got the big pink, white, red blooms, and they get really large, 8, 10, 12, 15 feet tall. What we're going to talk about today are Camellia Sasanquas, which are these guys right here. Most Camellia Sasanquas get really big. These two don't. This one on my left here is the Shi Shi Camellia, probably our most popular one. It has pink blooms in the fall, probably October through December. And the one on my right is the Yuki, same thing, but it gets white blooms in the fall, October through December. The best thing about these plants is they can do sun or shade. In a perfect world, they'd like a little bit of dappled shade in the afternoon, but we have no problems with them in the full sun in the afternoon. They do great. And here's the good thing about them is they don't get really big. People usually think camellia and they think really big. These are only going to get 2 to 3 feet tall, or I'll say they're easily maintained at 2 to 3 feet tall. If you don't cut them, they may get 4, 5, 6 feet tall, but if you prune them once a year, you can keep them at 2 to 3 feet tall. And when you do prune them, you want to prune them as soon as they get through blooming. So that's going to be December, January, February, somewhere in there. If you prune them any later on out in the summer, you're going to be cutting off the blooms for the next fall season. As with all our trees and shrubs, we like to use our 1-year release fertilizer. It's the best. You put it out once a year, and your plants will be fertilized for the entire year. You don't have to think about it. And that is our year release fertilizer right here. If we ever have minor problems with these plants, again, we don't have many. If we ever have minor problems, they will get a little scale on them. It's kind of like a little sucking insect that'll get on the bottom of the leaves. It'll be a little white or brown spots. We take care of this with this triple action. This is just an oil spray. It's basically neem oil. And when you start seeing those on there, spray the leaves top and bottom. Do it early in the morning and do it once a week for 3 or 4 weeks, and you should be able to get rid of those pests you get, which would be the scale. But that's all I've got on the dwarf Sasanqua camellias, the Shi Shi and the Yuki, and we look forward to seeing you again on another edition of Happy Gardening. Thanks.